Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. TammyTalks here. Let's talk Married at First Sight season 15, San Diego, episode 15. Are you my somebody? I won't tell y'all that I just did this entire recap and did not press record. So I'm going to try to give y'all the same energy. If you're new to my channel, I do breakdowns on various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So if you enjoy that type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. We almost at 6,000. I need 150 of y'all to subscribe to the channel. There are 150 of y'all that are going to watch this video that are not subscribed. I guarantee you. Okay? So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And then check out the other three videos from tonight's recap. Alright? So, Lindy and Miguel. So the episode picks up right where the last one left off, with Miguel and Lindy still talking to their respective teams, just kind of venting about the blow up that we just saw, not only the entire weekend, but after Dodgeball, when Miguel felt like she should have been cheering for him, even though he was on the other team. So Miguel feels like he has just hit a wall with her and he just doesn't know what to do. Lindy feels like she thought she knew him, but he still needs to learn to respect her, and does. So she says she's tired of being disrespected and misunderstood. She feels like he's training her in a sense, like he's constantly trying to like correct her and teach her. Like I feel like he talks to her very condescending. So we get a lot of, okay, do you understand? Okay, repeat back to me what you said. Or he'll do the whole, I'm just trying to educate. Like nobody wants to hear that because she's not a child. Even though she acts like one because she whines when she talks, she's not a child. So I feel like Miguel is definitely trying to mold her into the woman that he was hoping that he would be married to, the woman that he was hoping that they would give him. So Alexis tells her that she needs to just keep trying and fighting for each other if she does indeed want this marriage. That's basically what you have to do. She says something about her and Justin. We don't care because y'all ain't gonna make it. Nate feels that it's teamwork and partnership that is needed and necessary to maintain this marriage and get y'all to decision day and beyond. Mitch feels that he needs to accept her for how she is, and if he can't do that, then this is not the right relationship for you. Mitch looked absolutely terrified that she was doing all that crying. Mitch was like, oh wow, okay. He did not expect her to do this. Mitch was like, because Kristen don't be at the house crying like this. Okay. He did not expect it. So we see Lindy sitting to the side being dramatic, and Miguel walks over. Lindy, I've been sitting here 45 minutes. No one cares. It's okay. It's okay. You knew you were filming, so it's fine. So Lindy asks if he is upset with her, and he would say, yes, I was upset. I was annoyed. Lindy feels like she cannot exist without making him mad. I wholeheartedly can see where she's coming from with that. No matter what she does or says, Miguel does seem to have a problem with it. So she said that what just happened was harsh, scary harsh. It wasn't scary harsh, unless a lot of it got edited out. But him being like, you could cheer for me as your husband, I'm sorry, he did have a tone, but it wasn't scary harsh, to me, at least. She said that it was to the point where she doesn't want to get in the car with him. That's being dramatical. Okay, that's the theatrics coming out in Lindy. So Miguel said that, yeah, I was annoyed, absolutely. He said, and my heart rate was elevated from Dodgeball, from the game. I said, oh yeah, from the game? Y'all were playing 4-on-4 Dodgeball. How intense was it? How intense was the game? Miguel, stop it. Stop it. Your heart was not racing like that from Dodgeball. You don't like this heifer. And like, I'm sorry to the commenter in the recap from last week that said that, reviewers love to admit, or love to say, remember I said, but then when we are wrong, it's crickets. You were crickets in the comment when I asked you about what was I wrong about. You've been watching the wrong videos, because over here, I admit each and every time that I'm wrong about something. So since you didn't want to respond back to the comment, I know you're watching now, so you can see this. As I've said, Miguel does not like her. So no matter what she does, it's wrong to him, and it's really just him trying to use that as a reason to get out of the marriage. So he wants her to know that even though he was angry, okay, the level of anger that he had was not perceived as what she thought it was. Don't do semantics. If she said you was mad as fuck, you was mad as fuck. Because if she would have said that to you, it'd have been a whole misunderstanding. Because you blew up because upstairs she said that she did not understand, and then a couple hours later when they're back downstairs, after she clearly must have thought about it, she said that she did understand. You had a problem with that. I'm so sick of Miguel. Sick of Miguel. Then they all get in the car, musty and sweaty, and drive back home. So they're back at the apartment, and Lindy said that she hated each and every moment of the retreat. Miguel said he's starting to question if this is right and will this ever even work. Lindy said it goes back to fundamentals. Marriage is, the fundamentals of marriage and love. We have to talk about things. We have to work through things. Our love should, prevail, and our love should lead us on. She said in her eyes, divorce is not even an answer. Divorce not even an option to her. Lindy said, I'm staying married or bust. She did say that all she ever hears from him is that she's not good enough and that he doesn't want to try to make it work. Now, while he's not saying that in so many words, it's basically how he is behaving. Because I don't want to be in a relationship either with somebody when all they ever say constantly over and over and over is, I don't know, I don't know if this is even right for us. I don't know if this is right for me. Nobody wants to hear that shit over and over. You know what I mean? And I know that, it's about being transparent and open, but Miguel is very quick to say he wants to throw the relationship away. But Miguel has also said, right off rip, when they were right after they got married, and he mentioned that he's a person that he gets out of relationships at the first sign of something that he doesn't like, and that's basically what he's trying to do now. So to Lindy, she said that's a form of rejection, and marriage takes work, which it does. Miguel is not willing to work at this marriage because he does not like you, Lindy. He don't like you. So Miguel said he does not like the feeling that he doesn't like feeling the way that he did during the weekend, and he doesn't like making her feel the way that she did. So Lindy is wondering, why is he expecting perfection out of her when she's not expecting perfection out of him? She feels like that's unfair and is. So she said that if he doesn't know if she's the right person for him because he keeps saying it over and over and over. She said, but if you love me, you will find a way to make it happen, and you'll find a way to make it work. Lindy, have some pride about yourself. Quit begging this man to be with you. Stop it. So they go work out, and she said that she does not like to work out. She's not a fan of it. But because Miguel likes to work out, she wanted to be there to support him. So she wants to be his cheerleader at the gym. So after working out, when they get back, Miguel gives Lindy a piece of mail, and it is her insurance card. And you'd have thought that Lindy was Charlie, and she had gotten that golden ticket saying he can go to the Wonka chocolate factory the way she was giddy. She said, oh, because I can walk across the street now, and if I get hit by a car, I can go to the doctor. I said, girl, are you jaywalking? Are you not in the crosswalks? What is going on? Why is that always her example? Why isn't that I can slip in the store and break a leg? Why is it always as I'm walking? Are you not a left, right, left? That's what we're taught as children, right? Even when you're driving. Left, right, left. I work downtown Milwaukee, okay? As I am crossing the streets, walking from my building to my car, I'm a left. Okay. All right. And then even as I'm trotting across, you still got to look because a car can come out of nowhere. People drive crazy. So I just don't like that that's always her example. It bothers me. So And we then get on the conversation of her taking his last name again. She wants to feel more secure before she does that. Miguel said that is frustrating to him. Everything is frustrating to you, Miguel. Everything bothers you. Everything is frustrating to you. Everything gets on your nerve. Everything is like, what's new? What's new? So Lindy said that her doubt is coming from him, because he's always ready to jump ship. I said, oh, crunch. So then she said that she's doing this for him. She's very happy keeping her last name forever. And he would say, fine, then keep it. Girl, keep it. Don't change your name for that man. Don't change your name for him. Because y'all, even if y'all do say yes on decision day, y'all are going to be divorced soon. They have company come over to play Dungeons and Dragons. Miguel is explaining this game, and when I tell y'all, I got up and went to go get some water because, no. I didn't like how they just threw them into the game immediately anyways. He was like, okay, so I'm at the bar, and I'm the bartender, and you said that you were happy for me, and I look like a handsome man, and my wife left me, and I'm like, the fuck is going on? So, while they're going through the game, Lindy is sitting there like, They kind of look like us. I feel like he's being very passive aggressive and shady while telling the story about the game. And was because he like called himself like the devil, or like it was too much going on for me. I don't want to play no shit like that where I got to do all that extra thinking and remembering what story you making up. Count me out. Uno me, please. Uno me. So Lindy is talking to her friend after the game. And she said that the past week with Miguel has been absolutely horrible. She doesn't understand, she said that he does not understand a relationship and the fundamentals of marriage. She can't deal with the constant control, and he wants her to fit into his life the way that he wants her to fit. So she was like, he's offended that I interrupt him and that I'm loud and that I'm aggressive. Girl, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, Lindy. I don't know why she thinks interrupting him is okay. I don't like, and then she keeps it, it's just part of her personality. Change your damn personality then. That is rude. On top of the fact that when Lindy talks, she does a bunch of whining. And he's afraid me, and he said that like this, and like nobody wants to deal with that. If Lindy were to continue talking in her big girl adult doctor PhD voice, then maybe she would be able to get her point across in a more confident way that Miguel would understand her concerns. But if you're going to get on here and you're doing all that whining and shit, no, he's not going to take you serious. So she said that she feels like she can't be herself because she can't interrupt people. And she feels like he is sucking her soul and she is at her breaking point. So she's afraid to talk to him because she thinks that he'll say he's done and leave him. The entire time her friend is looking at her like, so her friend says, look, if he leaves you, then he's not your person. But you have to be able to say how you feel and communicate everything that you need to communicate. Because then that's not fair to you. Lindy wants to be married for that insurance. Nothing more. So then Miguel is talking to his friend, and he said that they have had communication issues. While Lindy doesn't think of these as while Lindy does not think of these as major communication issues, he does. He feels bad by voicing his doubt and uncertainty, but that's how, that's for him, that's realistic. His friend said, well, she just doesn't want you to stop trying. And Miguel said he feels like this is not working for him. So later we get some nanny cam footage. And during the nanny cam footage, we see them sitting in the living room talking. And Miguel said that in his confessional, That when they got back, he felt like the energy was off. And I guess Lindy was telling him that she was venting to her friend. Miguel feels like she was trying to make him out to be the villain, and he's not okay with that. You are being the villain though, Miguel. Lindy went off. She said that you always make her out to be the villain. He was like, because it's always what I did, whether we're in front of the experts or other people. It's always what I'm doing wrong. I said, oh, she got you. She got you. So she tells him that she is going to lose him if she is honest. She needed somebody to vent to, so she vented to a friend. She said that she needs an outlet because if she tells him these things, he can't handle it. So he tells her, this is too much. It's too much, Lindy. It's too much. It's too much, Lindy. So he then tells her that he can't do this and he can't be in a two-faced relationship. He said that this is insight to how she is as a person if she can go and sit and talk shit about him to somebody else. He feels that if she is going to sit and talk about him and vent about him, it should be to him. She then said that she is not going to sit and be made to feel guilty. She told what was her perception of what is going on in this relationship. Once again, Miguel is gaslighting her. He wants to make her feel bad when you were basically upstairs doing the same thing. She said that she does not feel like she can be herself and she is constantly being judged in this relationship. That is what is happening. That is what we are all seeing on TV. You said to your friend that you feel like she doesn't think the communication issues are major, but you do. I mean, she didn't make you out to be a villain any more than you do when y'all are sitting in front of the experts that we've seen 3 times this season and you are pointing out everything that you see wrong with her. I guess the difference is that you're doing it in front of her face as opposed to her doing it behind your back. But don't say that this is telling of you as a person because your whole representative left over the couples retreat. But let me know what you guys feel about Lindy and Miguel. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.